Sweeden and I work at the Community Hospice, which is the hospice for Greenwich and Bexley.
You joined Major Gifts Mastery several months ago. I guess the first question for people watching is what's it like, or what's your experience been to do Major Gifts Mastery?
It's been brilliant. So the thing that I have really appreciated is the people on the program being incredibly supportive, sharing real life stories, solving problems in person right there and then. That's been a real big part of it for me.
Yeah, fabulous. And have you had some chats with your coach, and has that been helpful?
Yeah, my coach is Anna. She's helped me through some really specific things, for various things from people that I'm struggling to kind of move forward through the program, and other things that's more about planning. Yeah, that has been extremely useful. I'm really grateful for her time.
Thank you. And we haven't finished the program yet, but I wonder if you could give me an example or two of how the techniques and the mindsets that we cover in the program have actually been helpful in practice.
Yeah, sure. So I think probably one of the most useful sessions I have been on so far is the mindset piece, which for me has unlocked quite a lot of confidence because as many major donor fundraisers struggle with that feeling like you're always chasing the money and being a bit greedy. So one of the things that the program teaches is about mindset and actually giving yourself evidence for reasons why someone would feel good about giving a gift, and how you're not taking, you're actually giving something in return. And probably my best example of that quite recently was a donor who I expected to say yes to a gift, who surprisingly said no. And I needed to make a phone call back to that donor to ask if they would reconsider. And I use that mindset model of it's to illustrate it, a table with legs that we literally draw in the program, and then each leg is a piece of evidence about why giving is good for somebody. So in this situation, I did that for that donor, all the reasons why giving this gift would be good and positive for him. And as a result of that, he gave the biggest gift of his time at the hospice. After initially saying no, this was a complete surprise. And I don't think I'd have made that call without having all the evidence. It was going to be a good thing for him to do. So without doubt, that was definitely one of the biggest wins from the program.
It sounds like he was really pleased to get the chance to make this thing happen.
Yeah. Excuse me. So I thought he was going to be pleased about it the first time I asked when he said no. So when I phoned back to ask him to reconsider this gift, having those reframed pieces of evidence that yes, he does care about these things that I'm asking him for, it just helped me to be really confident in that phone call, which, to be perfectly honest, I didn't really want to make because I was terrified he was going to be annoyed. So having the evidence there written in front of me, and I knew this donor well enough to know that that was right. And even if he said no, he would understand why I was asking, because all the things that I was talking about, he does care about. And it worked. And I said in the program, when I spoke to the team about it, my biggest win at the time was him not saying no to that second question when I asked him to give a bigger gift, after he said no the first time. But then eventually when he said yes and gave the full amount, I was overwhelmed, to be honest, particularly being the biggest gift. And I think, the reasons he did say yes in the end was because I spoke his language. I was giving him really good reasons to say yes, because I knew the things he cared about. I had evidence, and that gave me the confidence to ask that question again. And that's what I use that a lot now, to make sure that I have the confidence to ask, because I can prove it to myself that I know that they are getting a lot in return. I'm not taking.
Yeah.
I'm giving them an opportunity to do something they genuinely care about. So that's that's a genuine mindset shift that is going to go through my career, definitely.
Well, congratulations, and that confidence piece is so valuable and not always easy, given some of the other signals we can receive from outside, or even from within our own head. So, if someone was considering coming on Major Gifts Mastery, what would your advice be to them?
I would 100% say do it. I love learning, but it's so practical on this program. It's so it's not theoretical. It is really literally can do the things that you've learned the following day or that same day if you want to. It makes a genuine difference. It's not papers, and it's not one of those courses where you're not going to be excited to go forward. I mean, we're jumping up and down sometimes in programs, just it is such a great memorable course. The content's all so brilliant, and I'm not being paid by Rob to say this. Honestly, I would definitely say sign up, whether you are at the beginning of your major donor journey or you've been doing it for years and just need to kind of learn some new tips and tricks. I'd definitely recommend it.
Mm. Thank you so much.